and gentlemen, the closing ceremony will commence shortly. Please kindly mute your mic for the smooth running of today's ceremony. We would like to welcome our track chair, Prof. Dr. Ali Slamat, Prof. Dr. Hui Chi Wui, and Prof. Dr. Rosni, distinguished participants and guests, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the closing ceremony of the virtual conference Industry 4 Regional Conference 2020 I4RC 2020. Today, I4RC 2020 features 74 presentations attended by participants from all over the countries. Travel back to the first day of I4RC 2020 from the opening ceremony to have completed 2 days of split parallel track session. I hope you have gained a lot of insight and foresight of Industry 4.0 coming from the keynote speakers, plenary speakers, and researchers. We are truly hope that you have had a fruitful experience of learning, sharing, and networking with the key players of Industry 4.0. However, all good things must come to an end. Ladies and gentlemen, today's closing ceremony agenda will be consisting of the concluding remarks from each track chair, Prof. Dr. Ali Slamat, Prof. Dr. Hui Chi Wui, and Prof. Dr. Rosni Abdullah. And then we will be having closing address by Yang Berbahagia Dato' Abdul Latif Haji Abdul Saman, Director General Malaysia Productivity Corporation MTC, before we proceed to the award ceremony. Without further ado, we are pleased to invite Prof. Dr. Ali Slamat to deliver his concluding remarks for Engineering and Technology track session.
Thank you very much, Chairperson, for the closing ceremony. I would like to share a bit part of the track 3 on the engineering and technology. And again, I would like to thank all the professors, lecturers, distinguished guests, and ladies and gentlemen, that participating to this conference. And this is something that is very important to our countries. And of course, we are very much focusing on the Industry 4.0, and it's a part of the series of activities that will enhance our competitiveness. And of course, for this track, so I would like to share with everyone that we have the keynote speakers, and this keynote speaker is from Dr. Mazlan Abbas, from Fabriot, and we also have 3 others plenary speakers, from Dr. Khairia from Center for Engineering Education, University Technology Malaysia, and we have Dr. Associate Professor Dr. Lau Sian Loon from Sunway University, and we have one international speaker from Professor Andrei Kreja from Hradec Králové University, Czech Republic. And all keynotes and plenary speakers have successfully sharing their thoughtful on the areas of engineering and technology related to IR 4.0. And the other part is that we have papers based on the classification presented in this track. There are engineering papers, chemical papers, some review papers on concept of Industrial Revolution 4.0, and electronics area, materials related areas, construction, and cardiography. And most of the presenters came from the academic line, especially from the educational institution, from universities and polytechnics. And also we received some papers from international school. So it's quite encouraging as well. The participating presenters coming from various diverse institutions, yeah. And we also have papers from industry and one from the Department of Safety and Health, DOSH, and the other one is from Telecom Malaysia R&D, yeah. And this is quite good avenues, yeah, for them to share the latest research areas and of course best practices in relation to industry's revolution IR 4.0 in their workplace. And also we have best paper awards that going to be presented also today to the best presenters as well. Yeah. So in overall, the session has been successfully presented by those presenters, and I would like to say that we have also a nomination for some papers to be invited for a special issue in international journal. Yeah, I have few journals that I have been members of editorial board, and I would like to recommend those papers that will be emailed directly by the secretariat to the participant to further furnish the papers so that they can be published in this international journal. So I think with that, from my concluding remarks, and thank you again, and have a good day. And I would like to return back the session to the chairperson. Thank you.
Thank you, Prof. Ali. I am now hand over the mic to the chairperson for Business and Operation Track, Prof. Dr. Hong Chi-Hui, to deliver his concluding remarks.
Thank you, MC. Okay. Professors and lecturers, distinguished guests and speakers, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to record my sincere gratitude to MPC to engage me to involve in this regional conference. It was an enjoying experience working with a team from MPC as well as UTM, the Secretariat, and my colleagues from School of Computer Sciences. I think business track has a good outing here, where we have 20 papers submitted in a short time frame for the call for paper, and 18 were scheduled to present in the 4 sessions, which divided into economics, SMEs, business analytics, and HRM, talents management. So if not for the pandemic, I believe we will be able to attract more responses, more papers to this conference. Now, from my observations from the keynotes, the plenary speakers, as well as the paper presenter, I can see that among the takebacks from the sessions is how Malaysia, especially the manufacturing industry, can be more prepared to lead this IR4 industrial revolutions transformations among the developing countries. Among others, I think the main challenges that I can see from the presentations is that we need to quickly understand the factor that affect the implementations of this Industry 4.0, especially in the manufacturing industry, and mainly focuses on how the SME, small and medium-sized enterprises in Malaysia, can transform timely. This is, I think, the main challenges that we need to find out quickly and convey this to our policymakers. Now, overall, I can say that the qualities of the sessions is at par or even better as compared to some regional conference. And I think the participants will actively engage in the Q&A sessions. I believe most of the presenter has received good comments and feedback on their research. And I do hope this platform managed to help them to further enhance and fine-tune their paper for publications. Last but not least, I would like to wish all the researchers all the best for their research and publications, and hope to see you next year at this platform again. Thank you very much. Over to you, MC.
Thank you, Prof. Dr. Hui. Now I would like to invite Prof. Dr. Rosni Abdullah, the chairperson for AI and Computer Science Enabler, to deliver her concluding remarks.
Thank you very much, Madam Chairperson. Distinguished guests and speakers, conference participants, fellow track chairs, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamualaikum and Salam Sejahtera. Track 2 on Artificial Intelligence and Computer Science as an Enabler had featured one keynote by Dr. Koh Subeng and 4 plenary speakers. On day 1, there were 2 plenary talks and 5 paper presentations. On day 2, there were 2 plenary talks and 4 paper presentations. I would like to thank the keynote and plenary speakers for taking time off their busy schedule to present at this conference. The keynote by Dr. Koh stressed on the importance of innovation and collaboration in adopting Industry 4.0, particularly for the SMEs. And 2 of our plenary speakers were actually aligned with the keynote speaker, although it was not really planned. And the first one, Dr. Iskandar, who is the president of Malaysia Robotics and Automation Society, he presented a framework for the factory of the future. He also stressed on the importance of collaboration between the Malaysian local companies and university researchers in computer science and engineering. The second plenary speaker, IR Technologies, Dr. Lokman Muhammad Fazil from USM, he shared his ongoing work on how to harness the existing legacy equipments in industries towards adopting Industry 4.0. Whereas the other 2 plenary speakers we had, which were Professor Heru Suhartanto from University Indonesia and Dr. Ibrahima Faye from University Technology Petronas, they shared their work on deep learning and applications in cancer detection and predictive maintenance, respectively. And there were altogether 9 presentations over the 2 days in areas of machine and deep learning, robotics, VR, AR, mixed reality, Industry 4.0 skill set, and brain-computer interface. Overall, it was a very good session, and participants, they all presented their best and also received good questions from the audience. I hope that we can all ponder upon the important key takeaways from the talks and work towards innovating and collaborating in making Malaysia move from a consumer of technology to becoming a producer of technology. Allow me to take this opportunity to thank the small committee I had in my track who has assisted me to review the papers. I would like to name them personally. They are Dr. Wong Lee Pei from the School of Computer Sciences, USM. He has been a strong person in helping me in this track. There's also Professor Rosalina Abdul Salam, who is the Dean of Faculty of Science from USIM, University Science Islam Malaysia, and Dr. Lim Chen Hong, who is the chair of the I4RC2020 Computational Intelligence Society Malaysian chapter. So they have been instrumental in helping me with the review of the papers from this track. I would like to also thank my session co-chair for keeping track of time and managing the session earlier today. And also thank you to all the paper presenters in the session who has done their very best. And also not forgetting to Malaysian Productivity Corporation and also the Electrical and Electronics Productivity Nexus for inviting me to be the track chair and giving me this opportunity. Indeed, it has been a very good learning experience for me, and I've enjoyed working with all of you, particularly and also with UTM as our secretariat. So with that, I would like to thank and hand over to the Master of Ceremony. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Prof. Dr. Rosni Abdullah. I would like to open the stage for a Q&A session. For those who wants to ask any question to the chairpersons of the three tracks, you may ask. Anyone? While waiting for the our VIP to proceed for his welcoming, address, maybe we can have some discussion on the Industrial Revolution 4.0 with the
Sorry, can I ask a question regarding publishing? Or
okay, yes.
I have a question for Professor Ho, Chairman of Track 1. I need to ask. Sorry, I don't know if you can hear me.
I think you opened the two mics concurrently, so we kind of having some echoes here.
You can hear me now? Okay. It's not me, by the way. My question to Prof. Chairman of Track 1, what is the possibility of publishing our papers? Thank you.
So sorry, I didn't hear clearly. The voice was disrupted.
My question about the publishing of papers, what is, how can we get feedback on the publishing possibility?
Oh, okay. Publishing opportunities.
Yes, yes.
For business track, we have 2 journal participated. So I think the journal will make a decision these few days. And I think within 1 to 2 weeks, if you didn't receive any invitations from the journal, it means that your paper may not be selected.
Okay, thank you very much.
Any more questions for the chair tracks?
I have one question, sir, for I think all 3 chairs can respond to this. I think probably this is the first the 3 tech chair is chairing a sessions or conference through an online method, right? So maybe the 3 tech chair can share with us what is the good points and also the shortcomings of these online sessions, and from their experience in participating or chairing conferences, whether online is the right media to go for research conference.
Can I go first since nobody is going?
Yes, please.
Thank you, Thomas, for the question. I think what it lacks first is the interaction. The interaction that we normally would get at a typical conference where we will meet the person face to face, exchange cards or exchange phone numbers or emails, and then we start getting to know the person prior, what the person is working on, etc. And then later on, catching up over a cup of coffee or tea during break time and talking further about potential collaboration. That's what I miss. And I also miss as a track chair. And normally I would interact with the participants before the session begins. But in an online virtual manner, I tried to go in a bit earlier in the room, but everybody is muted, so silent. We ask them to mute, and then nobody's talking, so it's so silent. So, but I think the presenter, they are more at ease. I can see that they are a bit more relaxed, presenting perhaps from the comfort of their room or their homes or their office. They seem to be relaxed. But if it was in a conference setting where we meet face to face, I can see sometimes the speakers can be really stressed out because you're going to speak in public and you actually see your you see the people around you, you see your audience. But here you don't see your audience. I could be talking right now, so I could be talking to whoever, whether they're really listening or not, I don't know. So yeah, that's from me. That's from me. Thank you.
Next questions.
Yeah, I can agree with Prof. Rosni. Yeah, this is also my first online conference. Though I will have another one very soon this week also. And also I'm organizing a conference that has to be converted to online conference as well end of this year. So I think everyone will have to force to experience this online conference. So I think it's not as bad as we imagined earlier on, because we have a phobia. Online conference is totally new. It already, I think, in the market for a few years. So, but we never have this thought to drop in an online conference to experience it. So now we have no choice. And I think it's not bad. It's just that, yeah, as Prof. Rosni point out, we don't have this luxury of meeting the presenters and also have more in-depth interactions. But of course, there is a pro and cons here. With the online conference, everyone are more relaxed, and you don't need to commit your full few days traveling to another places, and you still can enjoy the luxury of doing other things while attending a conference. So there are pros and cons. It's just that perhaps if we can put more thematic paper together, we may able to generate more interactions in the sessions. And of course, another thing is I think we have to consider this in the coming one, which is with online conference, we are supposed to have more time to interact, right? Because we are relaxed, and then the time is not limited. We are not limited by the physical space, or so even concurrent. We are not limited by concurrent. We can open up many concurrent, so that presenter can have more time to interact. Yeah. So I think roughly some my feedback.
Jadi bila baca tak adil satu orang jadi program manager, jadi seorang lagi dia main punggung macam dijatuh dengan apa dengan kalimatun lah, tinggal lagi.
Okay, we can proceed with the discussion. Profile just now was in the. Any more questions? Any more questions or thought as sharing experience from the?
Yes. There's a question. Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm a presenter in track one. Based on my experience, when I'm talking, I feel like I'm talking alone. I don't know who are my listeners. I feel like stopping. this is my first experience, and it's very interesting to present. So I find very difficult. I went talking. I didn't. I say I'm talking to myself. I'm the only person in the room. Who are my listeners? I also have a question. Goes to Prof. Dr. Hoon, Chairperson Track One. How can Malaysian SMEs use the opportunity based on the COVID-19 essential services? How are they going to diversify to those aspects? The government identify as essential services, because most of us we are told to stay at home, stay safe, but there are some certain areas which the government identify as essential. How they can dwell into those aspects? Thank you.
Well, thank you for the questions. Yeah, first of all, I think your point that for online conference, we are presenting to ourselves. The whole room is only, we are talking to ourselves. But I think the feeling for this online conference is when after you present for yourself for like 10 to 15 minutes, and then when you go into the Q&A sessions, and suddenly you find that actually a lot of people is following and they are asking you questions. I think that part we will feel that it's worth. I think it's worth it. You know, we are doing the meeting online, so I think for future we should spend more time for Q&A sessions for the interactions. Presentation wise, we can share the PowerPoint maybe ahead of time. I'll come back to your questions about essential sector. I think your question is about how this sector can leverage on the government focus during the lockdown, right? The resources are given to support this essential sector, and also they are continue to operate during this lockdown. And would they leverage on that? I have no answer. I think this is a very big question that I think many would like to know as well. In fact, this is one of my directions for research. I think essential sector will enjoy this advantage, and if they are able to leverage on the resources that the government is channeled to them, they can further diversify and spill over the effect to other sectors. So we hope that will happen. Else, we are expecting some unemployment numbers to go up this coming few months, and hopefully some of these essential sector manage to absorb those unemployments. Else, I mean, myself calculations, we are expecting like double-digit unemployment. It's quite scary. Hope that will not happen. Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much, Prof. Dr. Hui, Prof. Dr. Rosni, and Prof. Dr. Alice. I can see that we already have our VIP here. I welcome you, Yang Bahagia Dato' Abdul Latif Haji Abdul Director General Malaysia Productivity Corporation MPC. Hello, Dato'.
Yeah.
You're here.
I'm here. Thank you very much for welcoming me.
Thank you for coming. So we would like to call upon Dato' to present your closing address for this Industry 4 Regional Conference 2020. Thank you very much. Dato', the mic is yours.
All right. Thank you very much, the MC, I suppose, or the moderator of this session. Assalamualaikum. Very good afternoon to everyone. I bid a very big welcome, all of you, to this, I would say, the closing remarks that I'm asked to give, to these participants of this conference. First of all, I would like to bid, to Yang Berbahagia Datuk Sri Wong Siu Hai, our productivity champion for the electrical and electronics productivity nexus. Professors and lecturers, distinguished guests and speakers, ladies and gentlemen. Assalamualaikum and good afternoon to all delegates and participants who are present here at the closing ceremony of the Industry 4.0 Regional Conference, I4RC 2020. Now, the I4RC 2020 has shifted from physical conference to a fully virtual conference that gives us the opportunity to innovate on how to host an effective virtual conference. Therefore, I would like to extend my heartiest congratulations to the entire team who has worked very hard to create a virtual conference that will be valuable and engaging for both presenters and participants. There were 3 conference tracks conducted concurrently in 3 different WebEx sessions by each track chairs and co-chairs. Now, the 3 conference tracks, as I was made to understand, are business and operation impact, AI and computer science, and the third is engineering and technology. I hope this event has truly benefited us in many ways. I was informed by the organizing committee that the conference has attracted more than 50 submission papers, 3 keynote speakers, 10 plenary speakers, and 46 paper presenters participating in the 2-day conference with a total of 50 technical papers presented throughout the event. I believe we have had the opportunity to cross sharing experiences and knowledge with fellow participants and speakers from across the Southeast Asian region. Now, this is essential as to provide an outstanding opportunity for both academic and industrial communities in addressing new trends and challenges, emerging technologies, and topics relevant to today's fast-moving areas of Industry 4.0. This would truly reflect the main aspiration of this conference, which is synergizing AI, engineering, and economy towards Industry 4.0. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm pleased to inform that His Excellency, the Honorable Minister Datuk Seri Muhammad Azmin Ali, who is a Senior Minister of MITI, has launched the Productivity Report 2020 this morning. Quoting his speech, we trust that the implementation of best practices undertaken by the 9 sectoral productivity nexus under the Malaysia Productivity Blueprint, in short MPB, will enable Malaysia to unlock its productivity potential and make the productivity leap, as well as realign the economy based on the new normal. Despite facing unprecedented setbacks caused by the COVID-19 pandemic. The E&E Productivity Nexus, in short EEPN, established under MPC, has the charter of enhancing the competitiveness to increase the productivity capability and competency of the E&E subsector. One of the key focus areas is to create value towards Industry 4.0 ecosystem and the promotion sharing among the government, industry, and academia. The minister also reiterated in his speech that Malaysia Productive would have to take center stage to revive the economy, while business concerns should leverage on technology and innovation, automation, and digitalization to forge ahead. Before we come to an end, I hope that we will continue to build upon the discussions we have initiated, the partnership we have forged, and the networking we have established over the past 2 days. I have no doubt that the knowledge you have gained and the contacts you have made here will make an impact in your future endeavors. It is now vital to maintain the moment and continue to add value to all the stakeholder communities and to ensure the future of Industry 4.0 is adhered to in a way that preserves and protects all the things that have made this special event a success. My heartiest congratulations to all the winners for Best Presenter, Best Paper, and Best Impact Paper, which will be announced later. And with that, I wish you all a pleasant and a productive day ahead. Please stay fit, stay safe, and stay productive. Thank you very much. Have a good, productive, time ahead of you all. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dato'. Now, time has come for the award-winning ceremony for Industry 4 Regional Conference 2020. As promised, we have selected 3 Best Presenter Awards, 9 winners for Best Paper Award, and 1 Best Impact
It is with
Paper
great
Award.
pleasure we welcome.
The award is sponsored by MPC and EEPN. Best Presenter Award will be receiving Ringgit Malaysia 500. Best Paper Award will be receiving 1,000 Ringgit Malaysia. Best Impact Paper Award will be receiving Ringgit Malaysia 3,000. Without further ado, I would like to call for the winner of the Best Presenter Award for Track Business and Operation is paper number 50, Psychosocial Safety Climate and Burnout Among Malaysian Educators, The Implications of COVID-19, Teo Kok Ban and Ki Daisy Mui Hung. I presume that we already heard a big round of applause. Since it's virtual, we cannot hear anyone clapping.
Hi, thank you very much. Hi, thank you very much. I'm Teo Kok Ban.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Next.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. The next winner for the Best Presenter Award for Track AI Computer Science as Enabler is paper number 10, Brainwaves Control Devices with Brain Computer Interface (BCI) Implication on Security and Privacy. Kang Xiao Zi, Dini Oktarina, and Sinas Sukumaran. Congratulations.
Thank you, everyone.
So next winner is for the Best Presenter Award Track Technology, paper number 56, paper review on the impact of green supply chain management practices on firms' technological innovation, Al-Hussein Al-Suraihi and Norailis Abdul Wahab. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
So the next winners for Best Paper Award, Track Business and Operation are paper number 64, The Impact of Digitization on Food Security of Developing Countries, Tajul Arifin Masron and Yogiswari Subramaniam. Paper number 27, Factor Affecting the Implementation of Industry 4.0 in Manufacturing Small and Medium-Sized Enterprise SMEs, Siu Qianski, Wei Qian-eng, Ping Chao Teo, and Xin Yin Teh. Paper number 42, The Effect of Industry 4.0 Technologies on Competitive Advantage in Manufacturing Companies, Chi Hong Li, Yu Xing Su, Ping Chong Teo, and Xin Yin Teh. Congratulations to the winners.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I would like to take this opportunity to thanks NPC, thanks to EEPN. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for the award.
Congratulations. Next, I would like to present the winners for Best Paper Award. Track AI and Computer Science as Enabler are number 34, Balance Data Resampling in Convolutional Neural Network for Mac Defect Classification, Uzma Batul and Muhammad Ibrahim Safai. Paper number 63, User Interaction Technique with Holographic Projection in Mixed Reality Environment, Fazliati Idora Fazli, Amir Safwan Muhammad Kahiri, Arjun Wanis Ismail, Muhammad Yahya Fakri Aladin, and Muhammad Nur Afendi Nora. Paper number 2, Fraud Detection by Machine Learning Techniques, Isra Faisal Malik, Kai Wai Kau, and Xing Ying Chiu. Congratulations to the winners.
Thank you very much. I would like to thanks all the speakers and listeners also for the support those and for the great speaking. Thank you very much for the award.
Congratulations. Next, the winners for the Best Paper Award, Track Engineering and Technology are paper number 5, Forensic Engineering Investigation on Storage Tanks, Fire and Explosion Catastrophic, a Lesson Learned, Dr. Muhammad Samsuri Khalid, Muhammad Nazri Majjarid, Izar Han Abdullah and Salina Tukimin. Paper number 28, Rheological Elastomas, Effect of Structure, Arrangement and Particle Fraction, Muhammad Aidi Faizal Johari, Saiful Amri Mazlan and Nur Azmah Nurdin. Paper number 7, Comparison of a Novel All-Pass Filtered X least mean square with traditional A and C's, Kuheli Mondal Aminuddin bin Haji Abu, Hung Kiamto, Sauraf Das, Saikat Das, and Akil Ahmad. Congratulations to the winners.
Thank you very much for the awards. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for the paper. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.
Next, the best of the best. The winner for the Best Impact Paper Award is paper number 27, Factor Affecting the Implementation in Industry 4.0 in Manufacturing Small and Medium-Sized Enterprise SMEs, Siu Qian Chi, Wei Qian Eng, Ping Chao Tio, and Xing Ye Teh. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Thanks a lot, everyone. Thank you very much. Thank you to the team. Thanks to MPC and also EPN. Thanks to organizer and also thanks to the chairperson for the nomination. Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone.
Congratulations to all the winners. Ladies and gentlemen, we have now come to the end of the closing ceremony of the Industry 4 Regional Conference 2020 I4RC 2020. We would like to extend our gratitude to Yang Bahagia Dato Abdul Latif Haji Abu Seman, Director General Malaysia Productivity Corporation MPC, for your endless support. Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to thank you for your participation and support of this conference. In 2020, I4RC 2020 has been conducted virtually from UTM Kuala Lumpur. We hope to see you again in 2021. Thank you MPC, thank you EEPN, thank you SIRI, thank you UTM, thank you everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Thank
you
for the organization.
Thank you.
Alhamdulillah, menggambar.